It is currently 5:59 a.m., July 19th, 2026, Sunday. This is my second video. I'm not even gonna bother checking when it was posted, or when my first one was posted. I've been meaning to make a video and I've known what I wanted to talk about, but never really got to it. I just spent the last 6-ish hours, doom scrolling. The past 30-ish minutes have been me writing this video, but either way. I've always had an app timer for Instagram. It started at an hour, but when I wanted more, I changed it to 2 hours. But then when the app timer fully ran out, I changed it back to 1 hour. My app timer's been stuck at 3 hours for a while now. You always get a 10-minute warning before the timer ends, and you have the option of adding 10 more minutes or dismissing the warning. I don't think I've ever dismissed the warning. All this to say, I've been chud maxing for a while now. It's been at 3 hours since exam season for my past school year, so 3 months. Made me really reflect on how much better I could have done over the school year. The second semester of most school years really gets to my motivation, and I really start slacking. I've been known for staying up really late, even among my friends, who also used to stay up really late. This usually ends up with me falling asleep in class. My friends and classmates definitely have vivid memories of me sleeping next to them in class. But I still ended up getting really good grades, because while I didn't do my due diligence during the day, I'd make up for it in the unholy hours of the night. I pulled an all-nighter for all of my 4 in-person exams in this past school year, my first year of post-secondary, second semester, and I did fine, but not as good as I could have. I still ended the school year with an extremely good GPA, a 3.99 overall, a 4.0 in all the classes of my second semester. But the grade scaling is weird here, so anything above a 90 is a 4.0. I ended my second semester with 2 of the courses I had hundreds in, falling to 91s. Those being Physics 2 and Calc 2. For reference, you have 5 courses in a semester. I had Chem 2, Bio 2, Physics 2, Calc 2, and an online course for anthropology. Physics 2 and Calc 2, notoriously difficult courses. And you're probably thinking, oh, this kid stinks because he's complaining that he's got a 4.0 instead of a 4.0. But my thinking's weird in a way. Unrelated, but, well, related. I have a point. Growing up, my top 3 favorite movies, were Toy Story, Toy Story 3, and Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. The reason is funny, because the Toy Stories were just on my family's laptop and my dad's office computer, torrented. I remember sitting in my dad's church office, because he's a pastor, watching Toy Story 3 while my dad was preaching a sermon. Because I was a kid, I would have been disruptive in the sermons, and I would have been bored out of my mind, so my parents just let me watch Toy Story 3 in my dad's church office. I think. I was really little. I don't even know the whole backstory. Spider-Man, we just had the DVD for, and our laptop had a CD port, so I just used that and watched Spider-Man any chance I got. Toy Story I still love, but my obsession with it kind of ended when I was little. But I still have Spider-Man as my top 1 superhero. There's a quote that anybody who knows Spider-Man or doesn't, or even just knows superheroes in general, probably has heard about once before, and it's with great power comes great responsibility. I, as a child, just thought it was a quote until I watched The Amazing Spider-Man, where Uncle Ben kind of flips it and says, if you could do good things for other people, then you have a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility. I was a kid, so I never really thought about the quote at all. I just thought, Spider-Man, cool quote. That's about it. But reflecting on it a little bit, it's a good quote. And I've noticed that that's maybe what I've lived by and what I've based my thoughts on for most of my life. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I am still only 18, but I am in university, studying, and on the path to become a doctor of some kind. But I still don't know what I want to be or what I want to do. I don't even know if doctor is the right path, but I still study. My thoughts when starting this post-secondary career was this. I was blessed with a gift. I understand and pick things up faster than most other people. I've noticed this in my school career. It might come off a little bit arrogant, but it's just kind of, it's there. So I'm just going to talk about it. Application's a bit of a different thing. I understand and pick things up, but I'm not good at them right away. I'm pretty dog shit at sports and most video games. But this gift helped me through school and continues to help me in my life. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10 says this, as each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. I spent a lot of high school helping my friends and classmates through classes I was good at. I was somebody who was able. I was somebody who could. And as such, I should use this gift for the good of others. So what better way to use this gift of studying than to be a doctor of some kind? I am somebody who can. So I am somebody who should. It is my responsibility. I didn't need to help my classmates in high school, but I still did because I could. It was my responsibility. Then again, there's the wanting to be liked side of it in there somewhere, but that's a separate issue. I could, so I did. But I failed to do that in my first year of my post-secondary career. I chud maxed too hard. My app timer's at 3 hours, and I've ran it all the way down at this unholy hour. It is currently 6:08 a.m. In my notes here, I wrote the sun is coming up because that was what was happening when I wrote this, but the sun is fully up right now. I'm making this video just to say I'm going to start locking in again. I'm going to fail again, but I'm going to lock back in. I've been on this loop for a long time, maybe even starting from the 2020s. I locked in for a while, kept failing, got back up, kept failing. I'm going to keep locking back in. I'm probably going to keep staying up late, but I'll improve. I'm noticing that my camera's making me look extremely yellow right now. It's probably fine. I'm yellow anyway. I'm probably going to keep staying up late, but I will improve. I'm going to shorten that. Maybe this is a gift too. maybe I could use this for the good of other people too. But I'm getting bags under my eyes, I'm getting dark circles, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me rebelling. If you notice behind me, I was laying in bed. Because it's summer, I just moved my blanket out of the way. I was chud maxing in there, and then I got up and I wrote this video. My brother is sleeping across the wall. My parents are sleeping over there in the master bedroom. That's why I'm whispering a little bit. But they're probably sound asleep, unlike me. But anyway, I am somebody who can. So I am somebody who should. Therefore, me doing things is, in a way, me not wasting my gifts and blessings. I was given gifts and blessings. I will not waste those gifts and blessings. If you have a gift, use it for the good of others. My gift was something that was, a little bit easier to see. You might not know what kind of gift that you have, but, in your journey, in your life, in your story, you're going to learn about what gifts you have. You're going to learn about what you're good at. You're going to learn about what you're bad at. You're going to learn about where you can apply what you're good at and where you can apply the things that you're bad at. If you have a gift, use it for the good of others. It is your responsibility. My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my confession.